we started off with quite a good income, but we weren't managing our money well. We didn't understand how to plan for the future. We were living month to month, pay to pay, and I suppose the big thing for us was that we wanted to go overseas and see our son, and we didn't know how to get there. So with your help, we were able to not live month to month, week to week, and we were able to go overseas and have a great time for a month. So thanks very much for that.
And that didn't take you too long at all, actually, either, did it?
No, that was it. I think initially it was a bit confronting at first to find out where the money was going. The earning capacity was there. It was just the control of the money once you got it, and using the tool made it just so much easier.
Mm. So what did you like the most about the program itself, or what do you still like about it? Because I know you're still using it, and Leanne tells me she's religiously in there every couple of days doing her couple of minutes worth.
I've become addicted. The program went down one day and I texted Kim straight away, something's wrong, I can't get on the spending planner. But no, I love being able to keep track of the bills that are coming in, and especially we've got big changes happening in our life at the moment, seeing how things may dip down into the red a little bit at the end of this month, but then by February we're back, you know, earning a good income and saving money and having all of our expenses covered, so you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, I guess, and project the, you know, that forecast. It's really handy to have.
Yes. And Leanne's actually I think you're going to be without work for a little while, so you factored that in, haven't you?
Yes, yeah. So that's where we dip down for a little bit, but then we can see that we'll be able to get through that little slump and then start picking up again in the new year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So when you were working with me, how did you find that?
Rick and I found it very, you were very supportive and non-judgmental. We had balked at getting any financial advice for a long time because it's so confronting, I guess, and it makes you look at yourself a little bit harder than what you want to. We had a fair bit of blame happening about who spent the most money and all those sort of fights that happen. And I think it helped having the spending planner and going through all of our expenses so that Rick could see exactly what we were spending our money on, and it wasn't always coffee. So yeah, and then just to be able to find you, Kim, and be able to lay it all out on the table and not feel that you were judging us or looking down on us and, you know, thinking, how can these people get into this position? So it was just a very supportive atmosphere and helped us, you know, get back to where we are now. So no debt, money in the bank, and a future that's looking good.
Yeah, good. And I guess I've been in that position several times myself over the years, so I understand where people are coming from. So there is no judgment from any of us.
I was just going to say, I think every one of the spending planners is a real human being, has been exactly in the same situation. And so it would probably be hard for them to actually look at someone and be judgmental, because that would be so hypocritical.
Yeah.
And the reason that most spending planners are spending planners is because they've been through the ringer, had to sort out the problems, so passionate about the goosebumps and the you know the stress that's gone and the feeling of freedom that's come in its place, and wanting to share that with people like you guys. And you know, up there in Mackay, I know that things have been bad, but if you get a good job in the mine, the income can be pretty good. But it's always amazed me how many stories I hear about people on 150, 200 grand a year who are just going upside down so quickly, and it's just because there's no plan. So well done.
Unfortunately, we see it far too often where guys, they retire and they buy a car and that's it. They've worked their whole life in an industry that's, you know, quite dangerous, and at the end of it, they've got very little to show for it, only because of their inability to manage their money.
But now you two are managing and you know where you're heading, don't you? And you've got some goals and you're aiming towards them.
And not looking back.
No.
I'm thinking it was one of the best decisions we've ever made.
True, yeah.
So yeah, it took a lot of stress out of our marriage as well. So it's very good.
It did. I have a little chuckle because yes, that blame thing always happens with any couple in a relationship, but these two I joke with them and tell them that on the third visit they were flirting again with each other when I was there with them. So it quickly came back around again. So you weren't alone. Everybody goes through that. So thank you both very, very much for coming on and telling
worries.
the
That's no
story.
problem.
Awesome.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much.